today I want to do something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time now, probably over a year, and that is make my own fishing lure. So I have made a bunch of stuff on my YouTube channel before, car campers, boats, you name it, I probably built it, but I have never built a lure, so that is what we're doing today. I think I want to build a jerkbait just because, well, I'll show you here in a second why, but yeah, I'm excited. I've never built a lure before, but I think I have the skills to do it. So, I mean, this lure may come out looking like crap, but if we can go out to the lake with this lure and catch one fish, I'm going to go ahead and call it a success. So, let's get started. I'm excited, but also a little nervous, but I cleared off my computer desk here, but we will need some tools. Again, this is my first time ever building a lure, so this is what we got. Nothing like really super professional. I got this carving knife kit off of Amazon, and it actually came with some blocks of wood, some basswood to build lures. So we got two different sizes here. We got this big block here, and then we got these smaller sizes here. And this is why I'm thinking of building a jerkbait, because when I look at this piece of wood right here, I see a jerkbait. So eventually, at the end of this video, this piece of wood right here will hopefully be turned into a jerkbait. Alright, so I got a jerkbait that I got from Amazon, I think, somewhere. And this is what I'm going to kind of base my shape off of. It is like the perfect size for this block too. So I may go a little bit bigger, just because if I go bigger, that will give me kind of more wood to work with whenever I'm making it. So we'll see what happens. But I am going to trace this jerkbait here. Okay, so there is our shape of the jerkbait, and like I said, I want to go a little bit bigger, so I'm going to extend the bottom down just a hair. A little bit fatter, easier to work with. Alright, so there is the shape of our jerkbait. I can trace this onto the wood. How about that? I wish I had a bandsaw to cut this shape out, make it a lot easier, but I don't have one, so we're rolling with what we got. I may be a lot of sanding with the Dremel here, but hey, at least we have a Dremel, right? A lot of dremeling and a lot of carving, I guess. Please Lord, don't let me cut myself. I'm pretty good at that. Alright, so this is gonna be a way bigger mess than I thought. So I'm gonna go outside. I got the Dremel, and I'm just gonna kind of shape up this wood. Dremel. Okay, max Dremel speed is too much. Jesus, where did that go? Alright, I found it. This thing flew out. I had this bad boy on top speed. Alright, we're back. We're back in action. I think I might actually carve some of this down, make it easier, quicker. If I can get done with this video and not have a single cut on my fingers, that'd be awesome. Did I jinx myself by saying that? Probably. It is starting to look more and more like a lure. Pretty sick. I do need to shorten this side though, not make it so wide. I'm back inside, by the way, making a mess. Oh, got it.
Got it.
Happened. Cut myself.
Babe.
Super glue time. Alright, so there is the final carving shape right here. I did pick out a lot of wood right here, but that is from going the wrong direction and it just kind of chipped off, but we can fix that. But it's looking pretty good. There is the shape of the lure. So there are all the holes you might need. Another issue is weight. Most jerkbaits are topwater, so I may just want it to float, and then the lip will get it down. Oh, you know what I could use for a lip? A a tackle box divider. Hold on, let me go find it. So I've gone through thousands of tackle boxes in my life, and I've actually saved these dividers just in case. So I'm gonna shape this, and we will stick that right there, and that will give us the depth. I kind of still want to add some weight to it though. Alright, so here it is after sanding. It looks pretty good. For my first one, I'm pretty happy with it. There are some flaws right here that I should probably fill up with baking soda and super glue, which I probably will. But and there's also going to be a bunch of divots just because the sand job isn't perfect. But this is my first one, and to be honest, I am pretty happy with how it looks so far. But so I'm gonna use a penny, make the shape. Alright, got some baking soda, super glue. Gonna go ahead and glue in the lip. Looks good there. I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna sprinkle some baking soda in that gap. As I'm filling up the gap between the lip, I'm also fixing that big gash that was on the side of the lure. Alright, so there is our lip filled up. I need to go sand down this baking soda now, and over here as well. Alright, we now have a lip. Guys, this is looking pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So I think next up we need to make the tie wire and the hook loops, which again, I'm just gonna be trying to use some paper clips. I can work with that. I'm gonna drop some glue in this hole. And shove that eye right down inside there. There is the first eye. A little bit of baking soda and super glue on that tip, wrapping around the paper clip. That is not gonna go anywhere. As you can see, the super glue and baking soda is like wrapped around the eye and then stuck to the wood itself, so shouldn't come out ever, hopefully. For my next lure, I may, if I make another one, I have all the stuff to do it. I might as well make more, right? If you guys want to see me make more lures, hit that like button. Leave in the comments to make more, and I will. It's pretty fun. I like building stuff, and we're building stuff, baby. This is fun. So on this back hook, I put a ton of super glue and baking soda. This back hook is gonna catch most of the fish. So I cut the ends of this lure flat, just like that. So that'll give me more room to work with, more wood to work with when drilling the holes and whatnot, and just more wood to hold everything together. So the ends were flat, and whenever I added all that super glue and baking soda, it kind of rounded off that end. So it kind of made it look a whole lot better, a whole lot cleaner. It doesn't look like this is my first one I ever made now. But it's pretty cool. I'm gonna seal it first with super glue. See how it floats. I mean, it's gonna float. There's no weight to it, it's all wood. Which jerkbaits do float. I say we go ahead and seal it, and if I wanna add some weight to it, I still can. It won't be too big of a deal. Alright, it is all sealed. I got 2 layers of super glue on there. Also on my fingers, I got about 6 layers of super glue on my fingers. But fun, fun, fun. I'm going to go ahead and add some hooks to this. I really want to go out right now and test this out, but the sun is going down, so if we can get hooks on this before it gets dark, I will definitely go take it out. So for the back hook, I wanted a white feather on it, so I went and grabbed this rooster tail from Walmart, and I'm going to be stealing this treble hook with the feather, already tied on, super glued, all that good stuff. I'm going to steal it from this lure and put it on my own lure. Alright guys, so there it is with the treble hooks. I got a ring on the front as well for the line tie. Nice little treble hook on the front, and then the feather treble hook on the back. So I'm gonna paint it tomorrow, but I wanna head out to the lake real fast before it gets dark. Alright, so I took the bait out to the lake and it floats too much, so I need to add some weight. Already pre-drilled a hole down here. I need to drill a bigger hole. Pretty big hole, so I'm kind of worried. But here is our weight that will drop right inside there, just like that. We will cover it with baking soda and super glue, fill that hole, and our bait will be weighted. Okay, so I got the weight added. It kind of made this backside look ugly, but it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. We will perfect adding a weight to these lures. But yeah, here it is. Here it is, all sealed. We got the weight in there, and now we're ready for paint. I'm gonna bust out this airbrush kit. Again, I've never done this before, so all right. Very basic color scheme, just white. That's so cool. All right, boys, here it is. This is our finished product, the lure that I just made. So off camera, I went ahead and did another layer of paint. I think I did 2 layers of paint, or maybe 3 layers of paint. I put the shad dot right here. There is a ton of shad running throughout this lake. There's a big school of like 1 million of them right in here. So I'm imitating a shad with this jerkbait, but as you can see, the shad dot, it is white. And that's our lure, man. This is it. It is done. It is looking freaking awesome. I love the red eye and the red and white tail. Pretty sick. Let's go ahead and tie this bad boy on. All right, here we go. First cast. I'm just gonna cast. Oh my God, that flies. That almost hit the freaking bank. That flies. So, I'm not sure if I want to jerk this or just reel it in slow. Not too sure. Oh yeah, it gets down about 2 feet. Okay, okay. Let's go hit this bank over here. Dude, this thing flies. So after making about 10 casts, I literally hit the bank, bounced the lure off a rock, and broke off the lip. All right, I'm gonna go home, fix this lip that I broke on like 10 casts, and add a bigger lip to it, and we will come back out here in the evening when it's not so freaking hot, man. So I made it back to the lake and made about 20 casts, and the lip broke off again. All right, so we were back at the table, and once again, the lip broke. Didn't even hit a rock this time, and it broke. I was about to give up on this whole entire lure. On my drive home, I was talking to my girlfriend. She was like, man, why don't you just make it out of metal? I was like, that is a great idea. So I just cut a piece of aluminum. This is some aluminum from the John boat. It is red, so that is cool. It will have a little bit more red on the lure, the eye, the part of the tail feather, and now the lip on the back side will be red. I just grinded down that second lip. We're gonna have 7 freaking lips on this freaking bait. Maybe I should make a bait like that, a jerk bait with 7 lips, just to see what happens. That'd be stupid. But I got the metal cut. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. That is how the lip is going to look, something like that. All metal, so this lip should not break off. All right, so I just finished the lure. It now has a metal lip on there. If this one breaks tomorrow, I'm gonna be pissed. But I gave up on looking pretty, and I absolutely covered this lip in super glue and baking soda. I mean, it is not pretty, but this thing should never break off. I did say that about the first one, and it broke off, but this one's freaking metal. It is aluminum. Aluminum is soft, but I have high hopes, all right? If this thing breaks on me, I'm done. I'm just gonna hang it up on the net and give up on it and move on. But tomorrow morning, I'll go out and give this lure a fighting chance. So subscribe for that video coming out soon. But guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.